It's like business is booming. This is one of the Vern Company's retail locations. No wonder you can't go anywhere without hearing that name. Naturally, they sell a variety of ornaments for home use, but in recent times they focused their efforts on bringing Zyphas to general consumers. The all-in-one communication devices found here offer the same specifications with none of the combat functionality. You can even give them an in-store test run before making a purchase. Zyphas, huh? Nadia and I use them ourselves. It's impressive how far they've come without the Epstein Foundation's involvement. Feels like they're leaps and bounds ahead on the old Vern versus Rhineford rivalry now. Kind of bittersweet though. Call me old school, but gotten pretty attached to the Enigma and Arcus units. I myself enjoy Arcus Activate. Oh, we don't get that with Zyphas and Enigmas, you know. We did get Ramda Activate, which was pretty good. Oh, those people there. Hey, is that who I think it is? Let's go up and get a closer look. Good idea. We may as well stop by and say hello. Stairwell should be just behind that door. I know there was a thingy in here. Bart and Amoira.
What'll you have?
Over headphones. That has 7 evasion on it. They're finally making the covers reasonably priced. Because holy cow, in the other games, they were not reasonably priced.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Earth. Oh wow, we have a lot of Earth Sepith too.
Please stop by again!
It's locked. Headphones is just a direct upgrade. Nice. 41% evasion. We can obviously get more, but I like the preventing the death blow. Oh yeah, speaking of costumes, I think we finally have costume. This United color. This reminds me a lot of Reen's coat from Cold Steel 3. Attachments. The way they put that on there is interesting. Well, that's not what I thought it was going to be. There is that. Oh, you can move this? Oh. Oh. You cannot. get rid of it. Let's see. So that's the princess. That's that disciple chick. I don't know who that is. Kind of looks like Tower, but she's way too tall to be Tower. So why would Tower be here?
Thank you again for putting this detailed analysis together. I'll make sure to pass it along to Professor Schmidt.
It is Tower. What the heck are you doing here, Tower?
And thank you too, Your Highness. We greatly value your input as one of our sponsors.
You're quite welcome. Please give the professor my regards.
I have a feeling my father and brother will be just as pleased with the results.
It is her!
Didn't expect to run into you here.
It's a Tower heist.
Twin! Nadia! It's been too long!
Miss Herschel, Professor Hamilton, a pleasure to see you again.
Ah, Elaine. Good day to you.
That's LaToya Hamilton, one of Epstein's 3 disciples.
So, wait, you already know each other? Elaine and I have known each other for some time now. We met when I was on assignment for NGO work.
Did Tower get a growth spurt or something like that? She's like twice as tall now.
That's right. Her assistance at the time was invaluable. I don't believe I've met your other companion, though.
How do you do, Miss Eau Claire? And hello to your friends as well. I am Jita Osval, daughter of Grand Prince Salman of Elsheim. What a blessing it is to meet so many new people today.
The Princess of Elsheim?
You must be Crown Prince Sharid's younger sister. I recall seeing you at the racetrack the other day. It's an honor to formally make your acquaintance.
Oh, so you were there as well? I've heard many a story about Beauty's Blade, but it's nice to finally put a face to the name. My brother has much to thank you Bracers for.
It's really no trouble at all. The Guild appreciates his generous support.
Oh, wow! A real-life princess! What a cutie patootie!
Do me a favor and behave for once.
Oh, it's not just you? Alright. If Mr. JRPG thinks that Tower grew as well, then I'm right on the mark. She was definitely like 3 times shorter. Swin and Nadia, was it? It's clear that you're friends of Tower's, but you don't quite seem to be bracers. They aren't. I've temporarily enlisted their help with a request is all. That's right, we just started a new gig in Edith as substitute Spriggans. From missing cats to apocalyptic threats, S over here can handle anything. Thanks for overselling it, and don't act like all the work goes to me. Now I understand you're Arkwright Solutions interim replacements. I must say the two of you make quite a distinctive pair. My brother has told me all about Arkwright Solutions, and you're filling in for them. How wonderful. Imagine that. I'm a little surprised to see you two in that line of work. Don't act like you know what Arkwright Solutions is, Tower. It fell into our laps, more or less. I think you're surprised. What are you doing all this way from Arabonia, Tower? Let me guess. Is it the old NGO grind? Yeah, it's one I got to help out with after graduating Thor's, the International Cooperative Organization. Things are beginning to pick up with them again, and I have some other business to take care of in Calvard anyway. I made the choice to relocate here at the start of the year. Oh, that checks out. The ICO, huh? It feels like they keep ramping up their visibility more each year. Yes, their group addresses all sorts of international challenges that local governments can't handle on their own. And there's been an increasing trend of those kinds of issues throughout the country recently. Even here in the capital, Miss Herschel has been hard at work in more fields of expertise than I can count. It's difficult to believe that her real job is teaching at an Imperial Military Academy. Yep, she's one busy bee, all right. She's still teaching? Oh, stop it. I don't do much at all, really. But enough about that, yeah. Enough about you, Tawa. Let's talk about me. Back to the substitute Spriggan business, how riveting. It has the air of something out of a movie or novel. I don't mean to impose, but would you mind telling me about the case you're currently working on? Neither of us have a problem with it, but it's up to our client to decide how hush-hush we have to be. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a few details. You know, with one of the disciples just hanging out right here. Might be able to get a little help. So Edith has been having orbital network problems. My brother told me about everything that happened in Basel last year as well. Things aren't bad enough to be an actual problem yet, but it's sketchy all the same. Would you happen to have any insight, Professor? As a matter of fact, I received a brief report about this courtesy of the Verne Company. Fortunately, there isn't much I can add at this stage. But at the very least, I have confidence that you're on the right track. Nice, we got the professor's stamp of approval. Even the smallest crack can eventually grow into a chasm. Our lack of foresight with those nuclear devices last year led to tragedy, and what we're seeing now may be the early signs of something similar. All this to say, I appreciate you investigating the matter. Of course, there is even a hint of a malicious agenda behind this. We'll root it out and nip it in the bud. Spoken like a true bracer. Maybe my hearing's going, but that didn't sound like a royal we to me. I'm sure Elaine could manage, but we'll be counting on you two to help her get to the bottom of this. Would that I could offer more than well wishes. Still, I look forward to hearing the tales of your exploits. And if there's anything at all that we can do to help, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you, Professor. We'll just excuse ourselves then. See you later. Tawa definitely grew. She's taller than Nadia. She's gotta be taller than Nadia, yeah. She's totally taller than Nadia. Also, the princess just walking around with no escort, no bodyguards around? That's a little suspicious. Hey, I got that elite minute save.
Okay. I think we've hit up all the spots worth visiting.
Then I suggest we head for the tower.
It's a Tawa heist. Are you done sightseeing around the tower? Yeah, we've had our fill. Now that we've taken a turn around Treon Mall, what are your thoughts? Got a good vibe for people our age, and there's plenty of family-friendly spots too. Plus, it'd make a halfway decent date spot. I give it 4 stars. Wasn't asking for a review. Did you already forget why we're here? Who, me? No way. My clue radar just never went off, that's all. I kept an eye out myself, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary either. What about you, Swin? Same as you two, nothing special. See. That just leaves the tower itself then. Much as I'd like to be all, woohoo, let's go. This is the part where we have to start taking things seriously, huh? The observation deck is open to the general public, but any orbital network facilities will be located elsewhere. Should be able to get us permission to investigate on that front. But we may want to see what the staff can tell us first. Makes sense to me. Break a leg, Blade Lady. We'll be waiting right here for you. You aren't coming. Talking things out will probably go a lot smoother without us. Trust me, we'd only get in your way. Well, all right. Make yourselves comfortable then. We'll speak with the relevant employees and circle back. Whoa, whoa. Dodging some talk time? What is this? We need to rock around with Swin and Nadia more often. Alone at last. You know what that means, S? Time for a dating montage. Let's take a rain check on that. Something else I'm curious about. Hey, there you are. Welcome back. You're by yourself. Where's Swin? I sent him on a little errand, but he should be back real soon. Oh, speak of the devil. Hey, S? That was quick. Find anything out? Unfortunately not. I spoke with security, but no one saw any suspicious persons enter or leave the building. Communications facilities and equipment aren't much different. Nothing unusual has been reported at all during their periodic inspections. We're fresh out of leads. On the surface, yes. That may change if we can examine their main control systems directly. That's why I took the liberty of getting us clearance. This is your area of expertise, right, Nadia? Really do your homework, huh? But you know, there is one other thing we can try. There is? You all done, Nadia? Just about. The comparison results should be popping up any second now. Results for what exactly? Operation RoboVac Trackdown. Beg your pardon? Our perpetrator is among them. They are? Probably. Think you've tried her patience enough. Just give it to her straight already. Fine. First, let me redirect your attention to one of the many mecha janitors roaming around us. At the risk of repeating myself, those automated cleaning machines operate exclusively in the 3rd District. They were brought in on a trial basis by Valis Investment Bank, one of Trion Tower's biggest sponsors. Right, but we reached out to Tawa, who got in touch with Professor Hamilton, and she gave us the RoboVac's spec sheets, plus the source code for their main systems. Are you kidding me? Tawa just, happened to have all that information that she could just grab from the professor, and all of them were just like, you know what, yeah. We just have all that stuff on our Zyphas. Just goes to show connections are everything. I'm surprised Professor Hamilton would authorize that. Turns out her offering to help wasn't just to be polite. Yeah, sweet old ladies like her are the best. So, now we just use that data to analyze the RoboVac's behavioral routines, adjust for the area's cartographic, I don't know how you're supposed to say that, info, along with the active unit count and time frame, and presto, a complete map of every RoboVac's pathing route. Didn't even realize that was possible. Well, only because we had all the other parameters first. Besides, these calculations tell us where they're supposed to go, not where they actually went. That's where S came in clutch. I went around attaching transmitters to any RoboVacs that were nearby. Obviously, there was no way I could get every single one. But lucky for us, they can detect and coordinate with any friends of theirs nearby. So as long as enough units are being tracked, we can get a bead on pretty much all of them. Now, if I take the expected routes from earlier and cross-reference them with the ones on record, would you look at that? Some of them don't line up. Meaning they were hacked. Bingo. There are security checks for people going in and out of Trion Tower, but they'd have no reason to suspect a cleaning machine they themselves are using. That makes the Robovacs a safe and reliable means of getting close to the tower's control systems. As for why nothing turned up in their inspections, the virus used to infect the network is probably self-destructing. In other words, after it does its thing, it removes any trace that it was ever there. Then, after the inspections are over, the perpetrator hacks a different robot and the cycle starts all over. That way, they can exploit part of Trion Tower's control systems to commit their cybercrimes with no one the wiser. Pieces do seem to align. I have to say, I'm impressed you were able to put all this together, Nadia. Though Swin deserves some credit as well for noticing something was off with the Robovacs in the first place. You could tell it was me, and you call us impressive. Now, you're pretty quick on the uptake. They wouldn't have made me an A rank otherwise. Would you mind walking me through your thought process? Well, if you really want to know, what tipped me off was the strange way some of the Robovacs were behaving. The routines they were taking felt less than optimal from a cleaning perspective. It was like they were trying to avoid being spotted or keep a low profile in the case that they couldn't. As someone who's used to staying under the radar, I tend to pick up on this sort of thing. Okay, so as someone who you're saying that the movements of a cleaning robot were so irregular that it looked like they weren't cleaning or prioritizing cleaning. They were prioritizing staying under the radar. And because you've stayed under the radar for a long time, you were able to deduce that these robots were doing exactly that, having no knowledge of what those robots were even supposed to be doing. And then after learning what those robots were even intended to do, you could just make that correlation. Swin, you a homie, but I ain't rocking with that. So I see. Incidentally, have you two ever given any thought to becoming bracers? Is that an invitation? It is. The guild is always short-staffed. Our branch in Edith is especially in need now that fees return to Erebonia. And you wouldn't be the first people with a complicated past to register with us. Surprisingly common, in fact. Well, as tempting as that offer sounds, no way, Jose. The guild burns their members out like a box of matches. Don't get me started on your working hours. I need to save all that room in my planner for back-to-back siestas. Yep, a lazy life of leisure is the only one for me. And there's your answer. Well, no shame in trying. Oh, I spy something on the move. Another Robovac straight off its expected route. Can you say hacked? It just went in the tower through the back door, probably to launch another viral attack. And we'd better launch an attack of our own. Right, catching up to it should give us a clue as to who's responsible for this. Headed through the observation deck, onward and upward. Why would it head to the observation deck? Here's the observation deck. Too bad we can't just kick our feet up. Robovac should be past this door here. Looks like it went to the control room at the top of the stairs. Move in then. I've already received permission from security. Right. But looking around for thingamabobbers. Over there. I think it noticed us. We're blocking the only exit. There's nowhere to run. It's gonna ram itself into the servers and corrupt the data. Not on my watch. slashed out its legs faster than I could say holy moly. I barely had time to blink. Less gawking, more investigating. The culprit is bound to have realized what happened by now. Got it. Let's see. This company gives prompt, quick reply to queries. They give a good service at this store. Information about the service. Compiled Uzon OS? Toruza OS? Got a huge backlog of orders for delivery. This company gives prompt/quick reply to queries. What the? I think we're out of luck. What? How? The hacking program's already started the auto-deletion process, and without better hardware, I won't have time to trace its signal back to the perp. At this rate, every last bit of data is going to get wiped. I was afraid of that. This sucks. Everything past this point is out of my depth. If Ren were here, she'd know what to do. Could send for more personnel and better equipment, but it'd be too little too late. Finally found a lead, and it's slipping right through our fingers.
It appears you're in something of a fix.
How did you get here? How did you know we were here? How did you enter this room when you don't have security clearance? How did all three of you get that? Professor Hamilton, what are all of you doing here? Was Her Highness's suggestion, actually. I was simply beside myself with curiosity after learning what you were up to. Your call earlier suggested you'd found some sort of clue in how those cleaning robots are acting. Since the network outages you're investigating are all taking place throughout the city, stood to reason that you would head to the control room of this tower where Edith's orbital traffic comes through. You act like it's no big deal, but that's some top-tier sleuthing there. In any event, it would seem we made the right choice in coming. Nadia, why don't you try hacking in from your end? Huh? But it'll be fine, dear. Go right ahead. What do I do now? It'll be tough going if you jump in unprepared. So allow me to lend you this. Oh, how adorable. What a peculiar shape. Where have I seen it before? While this avatar is borrowed, it contains hacking tools made specifically for orbital network environments. Should be more than manageable for someone of your ability. Well, you just happen to have this stuff on you. Color me impressed. Okay, here goes nothing.
Code under analysis. Security clear. Code under analysis. Security clear. Code under analysis. Security clear. Mission accomplished.
Got him. Mission complete. Managed to trace the signal back. All in a day's work for yours truly. I couldn't have done it without that cute little Avi and its tools. Thanks a bunch, Prof. I'm just glad it worked out in the end. So you know where the culprit is, right? Yep, there are several layers of dummy data to throw me off, but I made it through eventually. Coordinates of whoever's been hacking the Robovacs and who's been messing with Edith's orbital network are right here. Where's here exactly? Appears to be just shy of the city's unofficial 13th district, otherwise known as the Black Light District. Thinking back, this reminds me of something Zin mentioned. Supposedly, there's a desolate corner of the district where the air is so stagnant that even its residents rarely step foot inside. They call it the Condemned Sector. Yeah, that's fishy with a capital F. I mean, what better place to hole up if you're looking to get some evil doing done? We'll just have to go down there and see what we find. Afraid the rest of us won't be much help from here on, but I have faith that the three of you will be able to handle things just fine. Take care, everyone. Be safe, okay? What are you talking about? Tawa assaulted, what's Tawa? I'm pretty sure Tawa helped assault the, what's it called, like the Empyrean Fortress or something like that? Tawa can help. She's not very good. She won't be very helpful, but she can help. You know, we can throw her into a room to distract all the enemies while she dies, and I'll move on. We will. Thank you for your assistance. Be around, Tawa. We're staying in Edith. It's only a matter of time before we run into each other again. Sorry to interrupt, but would you mind if I accompanied you to this Condemned Sector? I don't think that's a good idea. But Sharid told me much of his first-hand experiences with Arkwright Solutions' escapades. You're substituting for them. It only follows that I should take the place of my brother. Would that not be the natural course of things? No, that wouldn't be the natural course of things. Get the stepping. We got work to do. It's a pretty big stretch. It's not a stretch at all. There's nothing there. There's nothing to stretch. Not to mention, when I see the two of you interact, it feels as if I'm among old friends. What I mean to say is, you're the spitting image of the protagonist in my favorite book series. Your favorite book series? Yes, it follows a young assassin and the girl he calls his partner in their quest to defy fate. I highly recommend it. While I understand how you feel, Your Highness, I'm afraid I can't allow this. Blacklight District is lawless as is, to say nothing of this Condemned Sector. We have no way of predicting what dangers might be lying in wait down there. I thought as much. It's disappointing to be certain, but I won't protest any further. Even if I had a bodyguard, there's no denying that I would only get in your way. Would that I could have borrowed Naji from my brother beforehand. Then it'd be a different story. Anyway, just leave it to us for now. We'll tell you all about our daring do next time we meet up, okay? Be waiting with bated breath. May Arusha's protection be with you. Tao's a seasoned war veteran? Exactly. Princess pines for adventure. And just popping in with an update. Further analysis revealed a new floor.
What a view!
Look at all those teeny tiny people down there. They're like ants beneath our feet.
And the award for least intimidating villain laugh goes to...
Hi there. Want to try something?
Yeah, give me some blue soda.
Come again.
You have no blue soda here. The heck? Also, there's like no way you can see any people from here. What do you mean, look at all these little people? Alright, Tao's standing up. He's actually not taller than Nadia.
Let's move.
All right!
Leave it to me.
I feel like there's some trickery going on. But she definitely got taller. He was so short. He was a tiny little lady. Someone's going to join us for our 4th party member slot, though. So I do wonder who that's going to be. Well, I posted on the bulletin board.
What to
Alright,
do?
dog. Someone approached me at the Treon Mall a few weeks ago and asked if I was interested in buying a super cheap T-phone. I said yes, of course, but then I found out it was all a scam. Please tell me you can do something about this. Waiting at the bulletin board. Go to the police? Go to the Bracer Guild? Chaos and Gray? My kind of quest.
For SPG time! Welcome.
And topic.
One sec.
Do you have a moment?
Welcome to the Liberal Boutique.
Do you have a moment?
I have to tail somebody again, aren't I? Our little bobbers here.
Now playing at a theater near you. Take wing and soar above the court. And blaze a trail for those who follow.
Oh, where's my hiding spot? Take this one.
Return of the King. Now playing.
I've got some delicious ice cream.
This is really silly, by the way, that they're like considered lost right there. Like I can literally see them. Can y'all walk faster? My goodness.
This
Doors leads to the... Oh, why am I reading this?
Just try and take me.
Fine, let's play.
You aren't getting away! Cross? Diver!
Seriously?
our time shine!
Wow, you lived.
Too slow.
Do not understand what's going on in this side quest. The game does not
Just gonna
explain.
keep growing and growing.
That's the thing, Mr. JRPG, is we don't need to know. We don't need to understand. We don't need the explanation. Who should we turn them over to? Sounds like Marduke's security to me. I ain't handing them over to the guild. Are you insane?
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us! Mira deposit confirmed.
Yeah. Chaos. Gaping pit waiting to swallow us whole. Screw the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Can I go back to that area that we were just in? Tyrell District.
Okay, ready to go?
We did not have access to this place before.
Please
Things.
step on up. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
Wow. On the same wall. 2 of the same paintings. Actually, two of the same paintings. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This place is dead to me. Someone noticed. Kageyoshi. This cat. Such a gentle little thing, isn't he? We consider him something of a mascot for our cafe. His senses are surprisingly sharp, though. If anyone suspicious comes in, he's onto them in a trice. Or treece? He protects this place in that sense. Where others might have a guard dog, we have a guard cat. Guard away, Gato. Come on, there's a treasure chest right there. Oh, don't act like I never saw that. Like her. Don't want to talk to her.
What's on the menu?
50% grape juice for $2.50? That's crazy.
What to do?
I've got some delicious. What can I get for you?
Winter combo.
Thanks for shopping.
Care for some popcorn? Hi there. Want to try something?
Why is it called yellow popcorn? Butter and lemon? I don't know about all that.
Come
Churro.
again.
That's the dish.
Beep, beep.
Delicioso.
Hello.
Cappuccino. Went by the sewer diver.
Thank you.
May I help you?
Jiggly almond tofu. The jiggly texture is irresistible. Can jiggly be a texture? I don't know if I rock with that.
Thank you.
Seen your names before. All hanging out over here. Going on in here. Don't see any duplicate paintings. Well done. Jiggly is not a texture in your book. Yeah, I'm in the same camp. Aria, Sasha, Transcend. That's a very unique name.
Please take as much time as you need.
Proverbs of the Warrior. Buy
I hope
that.
to see you again.
There's the police. Oh. That's very interesting. Oh, the door is actually open. Huh. Alright, did I get everything? Everything but that treasure chest. Grr. Righty. Let's see if they bring back the music.
Okay, ready to go?
Nice. Black Light District. It's been a couple of years since we last came here. Oh yeah, I remember Van leading us through the back way. This is our first time strolling in loud and proud like this. Let's be talking about when Van rescued them from their pursuers. I had a feeling you might be familiar with the area. Yeah, the 13th district operates outside the law, so you won't find it on any maps. Now just think of all the ways you could take advantage of that. Let's not say things that can come back to bite us. I'm aware, of course, that the two of you are capable of taking care of yourselves, but nevertheless, try to avoid poking your noses where they don't belong. We hear you. Yep, loud and clear. Wouldn't want to stir up any trouble. By the way, the coordinates point to the perp being on the other side of that gate. That gate that you can't see? I see. That must be the entrance to the condemned sector. We just walk right in. I don't see why not. It doesn't appear to be sealed off. Let's head through as soon as we're ready.
Whoa! There's so many neat-looking shops here.
We didn't get to peruse this place when we were here 2 years ago. I'd like to look around.
You can acquire all sorts of goods here, including illicit ones. If you aren't careful, some of these peddlers will swindle you. You two should be fine, though.
Now, what might you be after, hmm?
Well, some of these chamomile cookies.
I'll be seeing you.
Paprika.
Ho ho! Got 'em again soon! Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices.
Buffalo wallet.
Come again soon!
Actually,
Ho ho!
it's
Got
12
a
straight.
great lineup at great prices. Come again soon!
Wow. You're allowed to have all the same painting. Because, you know, probably all fake.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Assassin's gloves.
Please stop by again!
I did not want to talk to. Alright, this guy got 13 points. I'm talking to him.
Welcome! Thank you for coming! Please stop by again!
Hey, Manadryad, congratulations on the 190 stream streak. Well, no! Let me go wherever I want, sucker. Oh my gosh. Sucker-foo, sucker-foo. I just pressed a button. What was it? This one. Game is like, no? Yeah. The game like, no.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
We're still just ever so slightly off. Able to do this one. If I went into the other place, I could actually.
Please stop by again!
Actually. There's probably an entrance here? No? Must be further inside. AKA all the places that they won't let me go. Timeline. Interesting. Interesting. Party. Also interesting. Can't change from that screen. Life is hard. I could wait, I guess. I don't have to, but... Alrighty. This, where I'm gonna call it quits for today. Tomorrow, I would imagine the race to world first will be, wheels to the ground, I guess. Potentially how you could say that. So I'm going to be doing a shorter stream tomorrow, probably around the 2 to 3 hour mark. And all next week will also be somewhat similar to that. There may be days where, you know, they'll be stuck on a boss or something like that, and I'll just extend the stream to 4 hours or whatever. But you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, to continue with some Trails through Daybreak 2. I ain't got anything else. So with that, see ya the next time I see ya. Peace.